Hello students, welcome to biology class. This is the voice of Mr. Sunday Henry. We are still revising some past questions on biology. We are going to take one or two questions today as usual, after which assignments will be given to you. I hope you are still studying your book. Keep on reading, keep on reading. Don't relent. Don't relent. As I told you before, by God's grace, by August, exams will start. So don't wait till that time. Make sure you keep on reading, keep on studying your book, and also be following the class. So let us look at the question that was asked in 1996 SSCE. In 1996 SSCE, some questions are always repeated, no matter how they will coin it, but it will be under the same topic of that class. The question was 1A. What is meant by competition? What is meant by competition? B. Explain briefly the term interspecies competition. II. Intraspecies competition. Then the C. Explain two ways, each by which the toad or frog is structurally adapted to the following: I. Obtaining food. II. Protection. III. Movement. This particular questions is gotten from the topic adaptation. You can recall the meaning of adaptation. Adaptation simply means the ability of an organism to survive successfully in any given habitat. So when the organisms live successfully in a particular habitat as a result of its structure, appearance, and behavior, such organism is said to be adapted to that environment. So the question now is, you have to explain two ways in which frog can be adapted when obtaining food and also protecting itself, and also movement, how it moves in the environment. Because remember, adaptation is defined as the ability of an organism to live successfully in a particular habitat. When this frog live terrestrial habitat, will it be able to survive? Can it survive in arboreal habitat? No, because it's not structured that way. Now, let us look at the answers to these questions. Number 1A, we have competition. Competition. Competition is the interactions among two organisms of the same or different species in which one outgrows the other and survive, while the other can neither grow nor survive. While the other can neither grow nor survive. Let us take it again. Competition is the interactions, that is association, between two or more organisms in which one outgrows the other and the other either survive or die. So competition is often based on limited environmental resources which can be shortly supplied. Those limited resources can be food, can be water, can be nutrients, can be light, can be space, whatever thing. So when there is limited resources of such essential things, there is bound to be competition. So they ask, what do you mean by competition, or what is meant by competition? So competition is the interactions among two organisms of the same species or different species in which one outgrows the other and survives while the other can neither grow nor survive. When you talk of different species, it can be grasses and sheep, or grasses and cattle. That is, they are different species. Okay, let us not dwell on that much. Now let us look at the B part of that question. The B part of that question, the B part of that question was explain briefly the term interspecies competition and intraspecies competition. Now let us know what intraspecies competition is. Intraspecies competition is a competition between members of the same species. That is what we call intraspecies competition. It's a competition between members of the same species. Example can be chick and fowl. Chick and fowl, they are the same member, but one is bigger than the other. One is bigger than the other. It can be, maybe like grass, elephant grass and guinea grass. They are the same species, so they can compete among themselves. So those are the examples of intraspecies. The competition is a competition is between two members of the same species. So that is called intraspecies competition. Then we have another one, interspecies competition. They ask you to explain interspecies competition. So interspecies competition is the competition between the different members of the species. Different member of the species. As I told you when we are talking about competition, the meaning of competition. So different member can be grass and cattle. Different member can be maybe lion and zebra. They compete, but the other one will outgrow the other. So the other one can either survive or die. So those are the examples of interspecies competition. Now that's number 1A and B has been answered. Now let us move to the next one, the C part. The C part was ways. Let us look at the C part. The C part, they ask you to explain two ways by which the toad or frog is structurally adapted to the following in terms of food, in terms of obtaining food, in terms of protection, in terms of movement. So now let us go and look at the answer. Ways in which road this is not road, it is toad. Sorry, it's toad. Ways in which toad or frog adapt in obtaining food. Obtaining food. Answer to that question C is toad possesses special olfactory organ in the head for perceiving the odor of its food. Toad possesses special olfactory organ in the head for perceiving the odor of its food. Then B, the tongue is attached to the front of the mouth, which can be rapidly extended to capture or trap prey. That is how toad is structured when you want to obtain food. So the tongue of a toad is attached to the front of the mouth, which can be rapidly, very fast, extend it. You bring it out to capture its toad. Then we have other ways of toad obtaining food. We have other ways of toad obtaining food, like that it has the ability to draw eyes in so that they can bulges in the root of the mouth, which help to prevent their prey from escaping and help in swallowing. So when they capture their food, there is ability to draw their eyes in such that they make bulges, make it bulgy. in the front of the mouth, which help to prevent their prey from escaping. Now let us look at the another way in terms of protection. How does toad is structured in terms of protection? A. The skin of a toad is slimy with mucus. The skin of a toad is slimy with mucus gland, which makes the animal difficult to be caught by predators. Toad B. Toad has poison glands on the skin, which is poisonous and distasteful to the predators. That is how it protects itself. The way it's being structured, that is how it protects itself. A. The skin of a toad is slimy with mucus gland, which makes the animal difficult to be caught by predators. Toad has poisoned glands on the skin, which is poisonous and distasteful to the predators. How does it adapt to movement? Movement, that is I question or answer. Movement. Toad possesses streamlined body for easy movement and swimming. Toad possesses streamlined body for easy movements and swimming. Toad can also live even in the aquatic habitat. So that streamlined body help it to move. In terms of terrestrial habitat, a toad has long hind limb with powerful muscles which enable it to hop or jump efficiently. So it can adapt itself by living in aquatic habitat and also in terrestrial habitat. So that is how toads adapt in terms of movement. So those are the answers to those questions. One question is from tolerance. The topic is derived from tolerance as a topic. The next question about the toad is under adaptation. It's under adaptation. So that is how the question is being asked, and that was how it was asked in 1996 SSCE. So you might be fortunate they will repeat such question. I don't think you can fail such question. Now your assignment is going to be 1A, define a fruit. Define a fruit. B, describe the structure of a fruit. C, what are the differences between a fruit and a seed? Please, I'm begging you, please ensure you do this assignment. Most of you are yet to submit your previous assignment. I don't know what you are doing. I don't know if you are not studying. Just do it. By so doing, you keep yourself abreast on so many things you might have forgotten. Try and do your assignment. Don't be nonchalant about it. Don't be nonchalant. Don't be what is my business? It's a lot of your business. By going to do the assignment, you discover so many things, other things about fruit. You even know the difference between true fruit and false fruit. So make sure you do the assignment. There are other information. If you open to the topic fruits, there are other information about fruit which is not asked here, but by doing it, by trying to answer those questions, you'll be able to know them and add to your knowledge of biology. Please try and do the assignment. Don't be nonchalant. Don't be lazy. Please just do assignment and submit. You have to submit it to my email address, which is henrysunday240@yahoo.com. If you can't, I've given you alternative here. You can do it and submit to my WhatsApp number, which is shown on the screen there. So stay safe and remember to study hard. Remember to study hard. Bye.